Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the beautiful view from the Ashtoons veranda on a Wednesday afternoon, 2:40 in the afternoon on May the 12th, 2021. Every time I move away from the middle, the auto focuses on the background and it gets dark. Anyway, it's just another reason why this phone is not working out. I'm going to have to take it back. Anyway, I'm coming on. There it goes again. I'm coming on here to express my deep appreciation and thankfulness to all of you for getting me to 1,500 subscribers. Thank you. You know, at the end of 2020, I went through a time where I was really depressed, and I think the seasonal depression got to me, and I made the terrible decision to express that in a lot of now deleted live streams. And so I've learned that when I do get down and depressed, it is not a good idea for me to put it out there and to be completely transparent on that, because then it just makes everybody else depressed, right? It's like spreading the negativity. So you guys, I did that, and then I started my first quarter this year and had to take a couple of long sabbaticals to take care of some other stuff. And that hurt the channel too. And then there was a lot of people on here for my little buddy. As a result of all of this happening, my channel went stagnant. It was not growing anymore, which was disheartening in itself. But you know, I've seen other channels go through something like this, and they always want to blame it on, they say they've been shadow banned, or the algorithm of the platform has just decided they don't like them anymore. But that may be true in some of their cases, but in my case, I believe it was just because of poor choices on my account. So, yeah, it was at that time that I had to take a step back and remind myself that the reason why I started this channel was not for internet clout or popularity or any of that. It was because I have a lifestyle that is working at fairs and festivals all up and down the southeast coast and having adventures in between the shows, and I believed that was something worth chronicling, if not for other people to gain enjoyment from, for my own posterity, because I'm going to get up older where I'm not able to do it anymore, and I'm going to want to be able to look back on it. That was the whole reason why I started the channel. Had to remind myself that's the reason that the channel was there, and just kind of get back to the basics. Also, I watched a video by a very popular YouTuber where she did this whole monologue, almost 20 minutes long, chronicling her journey from the early days of YouTube to where she is now. And in that, you know, I've always kind of felt like YouTube is kind of like a smooth bell curve where you just get more and more popular until finally it peaks out somewhere, people lose interest, and it just goes back down. Eventually you end things and retire off of YouTube. That's the way I thought it was, kind of like a TV show. But according to her, it's more of a up and down as the popularity grows. So there are going to be those valleys. It's going to be a peaks and valleys thing. And she said once you're down in a valley, as disheartening as that is, you got to remind yourself that there's only one way to go from there, and that is up. And that was very encouraging. And yeah, so I got back to basics and started putting my style, the kind of videos that come naturally on the channel again. And just like that, here we are at 1,500 subscribers. So I would like to do something now that's a little out of character for me to honor this moment. And that is, I have something I've written down that I'm just kind of going to do a spoken word performance of. It's something that I kind of wanted to add music to and use it for a new intro. But as I have absolutely no musical talent, that never came to fruition. I toyed with the idea of getting somebody else to add music to it for me, but then the logistics of trying to buy the rights to that music and be able to use it without having to pay them in the future for it just seemed a little too daunting, so I don't know. But here it is. All right. Ferris wheels rotate slowly in the background of my life. Fireworks shoot into the sky as I pack up for the night. The next show is 2 states away. I better get some rest. For someone with wanderlust and restless feet, I am truly blessed. There's lakes to jump in and mornings to sleep in on days between the shows. There's friends to make and cobblers to bake, from the hot season to the cold. From the black Florida dirt to the thrift stores I lurk, all the way up the coast. So come along with me. What will it be? The next thing I am to post. And that's it. And I know that was probably truly cringeworthy. And I'm sure after I post this video, my subscriber count will probably drop below 1,500 again, because right now I'm only at 1,502. So I went ahead and took a screenshot just to prove it actually happened. See, right here. Yeah, I truly was at 1,500. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this one. Again, I really do appreciate every one of you out there that has come along with me for the journey. And next stop, some would say next stop, 2,000. But this is Ashtoons. Let's be realistic. Next stop is 1,600. And that's probably going to take a few months. But I'm sure I will enjoy the journey. And those of you that choose to come along, you're all welcome. Look forward to seeing you in the next one.